Hello and welcome to another episode of Becoming a Farmer here in Ghana. Last week we discussed about how to acquire land without money. We gave you some tips on how to do that. Today we are looking at securing financing for your farm. Now you've gotten your land, you've been able to study all the necessary things you need to have on your farmland. Today we want to tell you how you can get money to establish your farm. 𝐼𝐴𝐺 is one of the complex businesses you would find in the world. I would even say that it is the complex business you would ever find in the world. Let me remind you that accounting for 𝐼𝐴𝐺 is more complex than accounting for any other business, especially when it comes to asset, liabilities, cost, revenue. It is quite complex in 𝐼𝐴𝐺 business. For instance, land is an asset, and whatever you're going to do on your land must be accounted for. The management of your land must be accounted for. The application of fertilizer on your land must be accounted for. Pesticide application must be accounted for. Everything you are going to do on your land must be accounted for. So your land is the most important thing that you will need to protect. If you don't protect your land, whatever investment you make would be useless. All money spent on land maintenance is business spent. So if you don't keep records of whatever you do, you would not be able to know whether you are losing or you are gaining. So accounting is very important in 𝐼𝐴𝐺. Profit and loss, all of those things, you need to know them to be able to balance whatever investment you would make. That is why 𝐼𝐴𝐺 is one of the complex programs you would ever study at the university. Before I will come to the most important topic for today, I would like to take you to Cameroon, where one of my good friends would be sharing his experience. So take a look.
Right, hello viewers, ladies and gentlemen. I am called Tata Jude Nyoelem. I'm a Cameroonian resident in Bamenda. I'm a degree holder in physical geography plus a national professional diploma in climate change, agriculture, food security and food safety. Right here where I'm standing is my own piece of land in Bamenda, where I started to put some skills together from what I obtained in my studies right when I was still in the higher institute. A lot of you out there will maybe try to do a lot of things. Maybe you intend to have millions to invest or intend to take loans to invest, but that is not the case here where we are, because farming is all about the passion. I had the passion and I have been growing up with the passion, and right now the skills I obtained, as you can see right here, we started working but only vegetables here, and all of this you are seeing around here, it just only started with $50. That is the only thing we started with. And with this $50, we only acquire some boat, we only acquire some working tools. And right now, you can see now, we are up to something. And with the skills and what we have been doing, we are able now to set gardens around. We are able to walk around and also empower a lot of people. And even in our target, we are also programmed that we should be able, by the end of the year, be able to train a lot of youth around. And that is the most important thing. We are not doing this only because we want money. We started this only for local consumption. But a lot of people, we are so much interested with our product. And that is the reason why right now we are the organic farmers, but people have decided to embark on our product because they know what we are doing. And for that reason, we need, at least before the end of this year, we need at least a hectare of land so that we should be able to cultivate, we should be able to supply the demand within our community. This just only started just small. You don't need a loan. You don't only need to depend on someone. All you need to do is just only to have the right skills and the right resources. I work with a team of people whom we work together, we share ideas, and that's one of the most important things that we do here in urban gardening. I'm just 27 years old, and you can see right now there are a lot of things that I do that I really encourage myself, but I encourage you, start with zero capital. Somebody will be sitting somewhere today eating just because of me, or somebody's about to eat, or somebody ate just because of the little I invested with. Don't depend on the government. Please, let's do this together, because tomorrow we'll be able to solve the only problem that we have on this world, which you will never hear it on the social media. Nobody will talk about it. You know why? Just simply because food is the problem, and that is the solution. And hunger is the only thing that is affecting the world that you will never hear it online. This is where I started. I am standing at the initial point where I invested just $50. And now, you see what I'm having right now? And I have some other patches of land where I've invested in there. I cultivate cabbage, I cultivate maize, I cultivate vegetables, cucumber, just only to name a few. But it just started just small. So I encourage all of you out there, please start from somewhere. Thank you very much. We keep in touch and continue to like and follow our street. You will also see a lot, and then we also share a lot, because no one is the brain maker. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is 𝐒𝐞𝐜𝐮𝐫 Mercy. I am a journalist and farmer, a journalist by training and farmer by passion. I'm from Cameroon. I live in Bamenda in the northwest region of Cameroon, and I do agriculture. Actually, I believe that you can start from nothing and become something. I actually started agriculture about 1 year ago, and what I used to do is that I had nothing. So I used to go out to the dustbins, to the trash cans, and I started with pear seeds. I pick up pear seeds that were thrown away by homes. I would go to homes where or I go to areas where I know they sell like pear. And avocado, I pick up the seeds from there, and I took them to my house. I got polythene papers. I was able to sacrifice some food money for some days. That was just about $50. I got polythene papers and I nursed this pear, and at the end of that was 6 months after, I was able to sell a truck of pear seedlings. That was about 400 of them, and that could give me some good money to establish a whole tree nursery myself. And then I was able to also to volunteer to work with other farmers for free and set up home gardens like one that we have right behind me here. So with that I was able to make little by little every day. And now I've been so far. Let me tell you what I've made so far. I've made about $1,000. That may sound like small money, but that has been from nothing. I did not loan no money from nobody. I was able to make up this money with my hands from the farm. I started from the trash cans, and today I am able to stand now and tell you that you can get organic cabbage, organic vegetable from my farm. I am able to rent half a hectare of land and cultivate very organic vegetables, where a lot of people have been buying, and they eat and they are happy. And I am also happy. I get a great sense of fulfillment, because people get to eat what I cultivate and they are happy, and a lot of people are getting inspired because I started from nothing. So I believe that you can also start from nothing. You must not depend on somebody. You must not depend on the government. You must not wait for the government. But if you start, if you just need to conceive the idea. If it's difficult, ask someone for advice. Ask someone who has been into agriculture how they started. Let them share their story with you, just like mine, and you can actually write your own story someday. I am a very happy organic farmer. Thank you so much. And I got a very great team that I work with too, a very great team of organic farmers who just started from nothing like myself. Thank you very much. Get inspired. You can start from zero and become a hero.
So you don't need so much money to start your farm. I have always said that if you have a land, no matter how small the land is, you need to make good use of that land. no matter how small the land is, it is significant for you to make good use of it. Even if it is half a plot, you need to make good use of it. So how would you be able to acquire land or secure money financing for your farmland? Assuming you are receiving 300 cedis a month and you want to go into farming, I have what we call the 12-month plan of becoming a farmer. 12-month plan of becoming a farmer. This plan was introduced in some communities that I visited. So what does it mean, the 12 months? So it means that within the 12 months, you should be able to become a farmer. But this formula is applied to those who want to become animal farmers, those who want to rear animals. This is applied to those people. There's another formula that I would introduce in subsequent episodes, which will talk basically on crop farmers. So how does this formula work? If you want to become a farmer, you are receiving 300 cedis a month. Assuming, this is an assumption, that you are receiving 300 cedis a month, you want to go into farming. How do you apply this formula to become a farmer within 12 months? This is exactly what I am trying to do today. I explain to you. So what I said at a seminar, I think about 5 or so years ago, what I said at a seminar was that if you really want to become a farmer, I have said in previous episode that you don't need to start your farm exactly where you live, because there might not be lands there for you. This formula can be applied in where you live, especially when you are living in your family residence and you have a small portion of land that you want to start animal rearing. This formula can be applied. If you are receiving 300 Ghana cedis, so we have 300 Ghana cedis divided by 2, we give you 150 cedis. For instance, you take 150 Ghana cedis and buy 1 sheep in January. So your plan is that in January 2022, you should by all means have 1 sheep from the 300 Ghana cedis. No matter how small, no matter how sizable the sheep or the goat is, in January 2022, your dream is to have 1 sheep or goat out of the 300 Ghana cedis. Now, so you would be thinking, 300 Ghana cedis cannot actually take care of my so many needs. But this is where the commitment comes in. This is where the passion comes in. You don't need to have a lot of money to be able to commit to something. So, but if you are committed, you will be able to take whatever amount you want to take from this 300 Ghana cedis and invest into your farming. So first dream is to have a sheep, 1 sheep in January. That is your dream. And I can tell you for a fact that if you are able to achieve that dream, if you are able to take that step of buying 1 sheep in January, you will be able to buy the 2nd sheep or goat in February. And that is where your farming business begins. So we have 12 months in a year. So the 12-month plan of becoming a farmer, actually this is where we are breaking it down from January, February, March to December. So you have 1 sheep in January, another sheep in February. So by December, you would have 12 sheep or goat which is enough for you to become a farmer. Now, when you are able to achieve this plan that I actually introduce it to some people, then you don't need to do anything again. Especially when you have your 12 and sheep. All you need to do to allow them and take good care of them. In the next 2 years, you would be surprised the number of sheep you would have in your farm. So this is basically the 12-month plan of becoming a farmer. This is how it looks like. It doesn't matter how much you receive. I'm using 300 Ghana cedis because we don't want to use big figures. There are people who receive even less than 300 Ghana cedis. Receiving 700 Ghana cedis, it is quite easy for you to do that. Even if you are receiving 200 cedis a month and you really want to become a farmer, use this formula. 12 months of becoming a farmer plan. So this is how it is. The 12 MPF, 12-month plan of becoming a farmer. Point I would like to explain is, don't ever go for a loan to start a farm. It is not advisable anyway. Anybody who tells you to go for a loan to start a farm is deceiving you. That is why I said farm agriculture is one of the complex, it's even one of the, it is the complex business on this earth, because it involves everything. And when you are going to be hit, you will be hit hard. So don't go for a loan to start your farm. No, don't go for a loan. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've really enjoyed today's explanation, and I hope you are going to work with it. Next week I'll come again with another episode which will give you further information about agric accounting and economics. I will be here, or I'll take you to the field to demonstrate some of these things. We'll talk about bookkeeping. We'll talk about even the GAP, the generally accepted accounting principles in agric. So don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to also comment. Go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel, TNR24. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best and enjoy your weekends.